How's it, everyone? Welcome to Race Space. We're here for another special event tonight. We're doing Battle Circuit, which is a concept we've had. Um, Sorry about that. That's just my sound I was testing for the stream. But we're testing Battle Circuit, which is a sort of idea we had quite a few years ago, and I've always just trying to put together a couple guys so we could test it, and finally we have. We have done something similar before in one of our Race of Nations events, but this is the real thing now. Joining me on commentary tonight, we have somebody that we don't see a lot do full commentaries. It's Berries. How you doing, man?
Evening. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm looking forward to getting back to it. I think this is a perfect kind of event to do it on as well. It's going to be very action-packed tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're going to have a lot to talk about. Very quick races with a lot going on. So you're on camera, so you got to figure out how to capture all that. I just get to sit here and and talk about it.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of action to follow. I think there's going to be too much to see and too much to keep up with, but I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we got everyone. I think even CMC, who we were missing when we created the lobbies in. So we got our two Americans. I think this is the full lot of people that registered. I have to say, I'm quite impressed with the guys. We've had pretty much. There's been one or two events where we maybe missed one or two people, but most of the events so far for the end of this year, we've had sort of full attendance. So I'm quite pleased with that, to be honest. Anyways, let's get going here with race one. Wait, I'm getting a message, apparently. Oh, what great turnout. Yes, Mark, great turnout. That's what we like to see.
Yep. The more drivers there are, the more action there's going to be.
Palm just says there's a little bit of static coming from Berries, but I'm not hearing it my side, so I'm not sure.
I don't know what's causing it. I think I'm hearing a little bit of static on your side, so I don't know what's happening there. I don't know if it's probably my internet being a bit stupid at the moment.
Yeah, who knows with our South African stuff. Luckily we've got power at the moment. I think
Yeah,
that's been messing my internet up a little bit, is this load shedding up and down. I wonder if it's not causing some problems at the actual sort of internet companies' servers and things, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, you can see the cars are lined up there. We've got the Napoli on front. So remember, he won our Rallycross Light Championship in Rally Fighters, the
yeah,
RX2 class. So he has a lot of experience in these cars. So he's definitely one to watch tonight. Tiger there in second. So he's kind of new and getting into the Rallycross. He did a supercar event with us a couple weeks ago at Hell. You raced with him there, Berries.
yeah. He's improving quite a lot. He's
Yeah.
getting very good.
Palm there. Palm joined late in that last Rally Fighters championship we did, and he did well in the lights towards the end. He was sort of competing for the wins in these, so he's also quite good. Motormouth, I hope he sorted out his problems there. He's sitting in fourth. He's been struggling with a brake issue again. We've seen in previous championships he every now and again has that brake issue where he can't pull off the line. Then we've got Jeff there in fifth. He's relatively new to the community. I think he's done a couple fun races with us. I'm not sure if I don't think he's done a special event with us yet. He's a new addition, so it's always nice to see some new faces, but from what I've seen of him in the fun lobbies, he is really quick as well. Kenny Shep, obviously, by now, anyone that's watched our streams, they know that name. I mean, he wins everything.
Yep, he's the alien of the community.
Yeah, he wins absolutely everything. So, I mean, he's obviously one to watch whatever we do, regardless of the class. Zaka Marlon, he's a new guy in the community as well from Germany. We've seen him do some of the bike stuff with us. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in the cars. Volpix, he won the Rallycross the other night. So
Yeah.
also very quick.
I reckon he's one to watch out for in these races.
Definitely. And they're off. So you can see one of the Americans there. I think that's CMC. He's just overtaking. Who's trying to figure out that Zokamalon in that star car. So good overtake there, but he's round the outside, so I think Zokamalon's going to get that back. Let's see who's out in front there. It's actually Tiger leading the race on DiNapoli there. So he's off. He's got a bit of a gap between him and DiNapoli, and up the inside of DiNapoli is Palm. So really good there from Palm, but ooh, he just gets punted into the wall there a little bit. And up the inside, I think that's Joff in third. Ooh, he's run it wide though. Palm back in the fight here. I think he's fighting with Kenny. Oh, Palm spins it. Not what he would have wanted there. Yeah, and now he's overtaken by quite a few guys, so that drops him down into ninth. DiNapoli currently leading, so I don't know what happened to Tiger, but Tiger dropped back a bit. DiNapoli managed to get past him. Kenny up into third already, so we knew that he would make his way towards the front. Joff there in fourth, bit of space. Big battle coming on here. That's Volpix in the Dirtfish car, coming up on the back of Zokamalon in that Sheriff Tizer Star livery. Palm is back there as well. I wonder where Ratek is, because he usually does quite well in these as well. He's sitting there in 10th.
Too far.
I think he might... Ooh! Massive punt there! What on earth? That's one of the Americans. I think that was probably CMC, because he's got massive damage. So they're pretty much out of this one. Anyways, let's go back towards the leaders. That's
Kenny's
unfortunate for them. Kenny is currently in second place. Tiger dropped back into third, but he'll still be happy with that. He just needs to defend a couple of the guys to stay on podium there. This is only lap 3, everyone, out of 10 and the first of 3 races. Good turn there from Volpix. Palm up into 6th. And Zokamalon holding off... that's McToasty, so a new American in the community as well. So we have 2 Americans in this race. Ratek with massive damage, but he's not giving up. That's what we like to see. Continue right till the end. Because you never know what's going to happen to the cars in front. Guys often run out of fuel in the rallycross cars. We know that's something that happens often.
So Kenny caught up half a second on this last lap.
He has, and good rotation there from Kenny. That's what we like to see.
I think we might have a lead change soon. It's going to start a battle there.
Joff also looking like he's catching up to Tiger there, and Volpix not far off the 2 of them as well. McToasty busy catching Zokamalon there. So lots of battles going on here. I think this is exactly what we expected it to be.
Yeah, definitely.
DiNapoli doing well though to hold off Kenny for now. He's not just giving it away. We're halfway through. Yeah. Interesting. Volpix, yeah, he's right on the back of Tiger there. So Tiger doing a good job. Ooh, he just runs it wide, and Volpix takes that opportunity. He says thank you very much. So Volpix up into the top 3. Kenny still pulling in DiNapoli there. I mean, if Volpix can catch up to the back of Kenny, then you know that he's doing a very, very good job, because Kenny obviously is super fast as well.
Yeah.
You can just see it looks like he's struggling to get past DiNapoli. DiNapoli just holding that line. He's going to try go around the outside. He's pulled it off as well. Great overtake, and he keeps it tight there. He holds on to first. So Kenny into the lead for this first race, and Volpix not too far behind. Just seeing some of the other cars behind there now. Zokamalon is not that far off of the back of Joff. DiNapoli back into first.
Oh, I've missed that.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Up the inside he goes. Little bit of a love tap there. I think that hurt him more than it hurt De Napoli though. So that means that Volpix, I think, is right on the back of Kenny. So this is a 3-car battle now on the 7th lap out of 10. We have lost 2 cars. I'm trying to figure out. I think it's Motormouth, and I'm not sure. It must be CMC. Yeah. Volpix carries some great speed through that corner.
Yeah, he's drifting the car very nicely. It's a solid drift right the way through, keeping
yeah,
the speed
and not
up.
losing any speed in the drift, because that's something that's easy to do in these cars. Is you don't actually want to drift them too much. It's not like the supercars; they don't carry the speed so well in the drift. But you can see massive battle there from the front two. Kenny Shep up the inside of De Napoli. Is he going to be able to stick it? Not enough speed to get around.
He's going to be in the slipstream now. All 3 of them are going to be one nose to tail.
This is super close racing right now, but now the battle on with the front 2 guys, this could mean Volpix could sneak up the inside if they make a mistake. So I think that's what he's waiting for. De Napoli makes a mistake, so Kenny Shep and Volpix up the inside of De Napoli, and they are 1 and 2 right now, so a new battle forming.
Palm's actually catching up to this battle. Oh,
and Kenny makes a big mistake, but he goes up the inside there again, so it's still door to door. De Napoli not far off either. If these guys come together too hard, he'll be right there to take back the position, so they can't make any mistakes here. They are on this last lap now, so you know that they're both going to be pushing hard.
Volpix got some good exit speed off that corner.
He's been taking that really well. Every time I've seen him, he carries lots of speed through there. Kenny was having a good line through here, but I think he's since maybe the tire is just getting a bit more worn, it's getting harder to keep the grip there. So Volpix up the inside, he's going to take the win here, I think. De Napoli, De Napoli will go 3rd. Palm managed to get back up to 4th, so good job from Palm. McToasty is in 5th in his first ever event here. Zakamalon in 6th, the first car event we've seen him do with us. Tiger down to 7th. He had a great start, but just sort of lost it towards the end, I think. Joff, something must happen to him as well, because remember, he was further up earlier. He's also looking like he's got some damage. And Rock in 9th. Ratek finishes in 10th with that massive punt we saw earlier. But good job to finish, because at least he gets points, and we know that in a race of 3 races, basically, you need all the points you can get.
Yep. Yeah, every point you can get is going to be so important at the moment.
Exactly. Okay. I think that is all the drivers there, because we're missing the last 2. So
if we look at the times, the lap times, looks like Volpix, Kenny, McToasty was also quite quick on his fastest lap.
Yeah.
He was 43.7.
Palm as well.
So
Palm was very close with his fastest. There was a couple guys there, so it's not like it's just going to 1 or 2 guys here. There's a couple. I think it's going to also be determined by where their starting position is, because obviously if one of them starts at the front, like if we get Palm on the front or McToasty on the front, they could just get away if the other guys start at the back.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things here, obviously, where it's obviously randomized. Nobody specifically knows if they're going to be on the back or the front, but there's a couple little things here and there that might be able to give them a slight edge. So they just got to hope. I think we're just missing one driver here now.
CMC back.
CMC's just joined. Yes. We are missing So hoping he comes back. Just gonna check.
I haven't seen any messages or anything. What if he's just resetting something?
I'm just gonna send a message. Okay, he's joined.
There we go.
Alright, that is the lineup of all our drivers. So we will go on to race number 2 now, which is the same amount of laps and the same drivers. We just don't know what order they're going to start in here. It's going to be randomized.
Yeah, these random grids are really going to throw a little bit of extra action into the mix.
Definitely. Alright, just reading some of these comments here. The brake is apparently causing Scott some issues. And also apparently there's a couple lag issues for some of the guys there too. Anyways, loading into the second race now. That first one was exciting. I didn't quite know what was going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of position changes. Guys were going from the back to the front to the back again. Lots of movement.
Ooh, Palm on the front. That'll be interesting because we know Palm was getting those quick lap times as well. So Palm on the front. Poor Ratek at the back again in 10th. I feel bad for him.
I think that might be a safe place though, as long as it means he can stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just gonna have to hold back on the first lap.
It's going to be tough for him to work his way through there. I think Palm, that'll be good for him. But CMC, we know that he didn't finish the last race, so he's in second there. Luckily for him. Volpeak's in third, so I think he'll battle Palm from the start for sure. DiNapoli in fourth. So where's Kenny? Kenny's starting in eighth, so he's got a little bit of a way to make up there. McToasty, we know, is also quite quick in front of him.
So they're going to have to avoid the chaos being stuck in the middle of the pack there.
Yeah, there's a couple guys in the middle they're going to have to try and work their way through to get to who, according to the first race, was the guys more their pace. But who knows? I mean, maybe some of the guys had some damage in that last one and couldn't go at the pace that they could if they hadn't had that damage. So there's a lot of different factors here. I'm hoping for Ratek's sake he doesn't get all the damage he had in that last race, because that couldn't have been very fun. But I hope he has a better race this time around.
Yeah, I think a lot of the guys are hoping for a better race after that last one.
Yeah.
Everyone should be warmed up now, used to the driving of these cars, and
definitely
we should have a bit better race now.
Off they go.
Ooh,
that's Scott. Scott there, Motor Mouse, didn't pull off, so a couple of the guys went into the back of him. I think it was Joff and McToasty, I think, at the back there. DiNapoli runs it wide into the dirt, so he's dropped back quite far into 9th. Ratek up into 6th, so he's had a bit of luck there.
Ooh, I
think that's a little bit of lag there from one of our Americans, because he looked like he went in the dirt, but he appeared back on track far too quickly to have really done that. Kenny is in 7th behind Ratek. Zucker Marlon in front of Ratek there. So we got Palm in first. Volpeak's going for a move up the inside of Palm. Palm gonna try drift it around the outside, door to door. Volpeak sneaks through. Ooh, big pack there in the back. Yo, that's Ratek sandwiched. Oh no, he's taken out again. And I think that's Kenny as well. Kenny and Ratek. Oof.
Two of the big names.
That is really unfortunate for Ratek. That's twice in 2 races he's been taken out. But CMC in 3rd. Like Napoli's back into 4th, Rock drops to 5th. Marlon, and so that's the sort of mid-pack right now. McToasty we can see in the background, we can see Tiger as well, not too far off McToasty. Marlon up the inside of Rock. Good move.
Yep, that was well done.
So Napoli's managed to work his way back into 4th after that initial first turn running wide into the dirt. CMC into the wall. Oh, and I think he's collected by Marlon, but Marlon manages to get through. Rock into 5th, McToasty 6th. You can see the teammate of Rock there, Tiger Rock, his son.
It's going side by side, yeah?
Yeah. I think that's Tiger Rock, right? Tiger Rock up
Tiger
there.
Rock behind.
Oh yeah, no, that's Rock. I'm just trying to figure out if it's red or blue for. So Rock is the blue one. So good job from Marlon to get into 4th. Sorry, Tiger Rock is blue, Rock is red.
Yeah.
But it looks like Volpeaks is leading the charge here by quite a distance. He's managed to pull a gap. Rock just managing to hold off McToasty. No, McToasty makes a move, but both of them run it wide. So this is going to allow Tiger to catch up. Is Tiger going to carry more speed through? I think he does. Who's going to sneak up past them as well? That's Kenny.
Yeah, it's Kenny making a comeback here.
Kenny working his way
Tiger
through.
went a bit wide through the SE.
Big pile up now. Oh, massive. But that's Ratek. Ratek makes up a couple positions, even though he had that big accident earlier, so that's played into his hands. He's up into 7th. He's struggling with some big damage there by the looks of it. His car's pulling very hard in certain directions. This is only halfway through the race, really, and we're seeing some massive action right now.
Yeah, there's been some good moves. A couple of mistakes that have caused some collisions.
Some big accidents.
Yeah. Dude, feels a bit spread out at the moment.
But you can see some of those lap times there, especially in the front, they're very, very close lap times. Side by side there, Ratek and Rock. Ooh. This is why it's called. That's why it's called Battle Circuit.
Yep. Gonna have to work harder than that to get through.
Yeah. Watching all this action's kind of making me jealous. I wish I was on track.
Yeah, it's looking like it's good fun for all the guys on track.
Yeah. Marlon looking to catch up to Napoli. I wonder. Marlon actually a bit quicker in his last lap than Napoli, so I wonder if Napoli's got a bit of damage or if Marlon's just getting the hang of it now.
Yeah, I wonder if Napoli's just. I think he's got a bit of damage because I know you can do better than 44.8. I did see him do. I think he did a half 43 in the last race.
Yeah, but even Volpeaks on those 44s, so 44 is not bad.
Yeah.
He's borderline 44 there. Palm in the 44s, Napoli, Marlon also. Even McToasty there in 5th. So they're all running very similar pace. Big drift there from Ratek.
It's looking like the pace is starting to get quite consistent between everyone now.
Yeah.
I think in this last race you might have some good pace, which means good battles.
Oh!
No, there's a tag there.
Big contact. He tags him right back. Yeah, he does. Lets him through. Let's take a look at another part of the track right now. See some more action. There's Kenny down in 8th, so he's trying to catch up to those two we've been watching.
Is he going to go for a move up the inside here? No, he's holding back for now.
I think he's struggling to rotate his car around some of these turns because he's drifting it quite heavily on that one, which I don't think is completely intentional.
It's that earlier incident where they went 3 wide and caught themselves.
Yeah, where he sandwiched.
Yeah.
Up the inside he goes, good drift, awesome move. Problem with these cars, they don't carry so much exit speed when you drift them like that, but he manages to get through, so good job from Ratek to get into 6th place.
Volpeaks is coming through to the finish line already.
Yeah, so he's done his is this his 10th lap, or no, he's finished, so he is completed race 2 in 1st place. Palm in 2nd. I think he managed to stay out of trouble.
Something happened. Rock made a mistake.
So he's dropped to 8th, Kenny into 7th. Napoli will finish in 3rd, Zoccamalon in 4th, McToasty, where's he? McToasty, we're just doing drunken cameraman quick, we can't see, there he is. McToasty in 5th, Ratek giving us a send there. Not sure what happened to Joff that round. You can see that's his red car there limping over the line in 11th.
I wonder if he got too much damage and just decided to park it.
Oh, okay, wait, I'm just reading the stream here. We didn't get a chance while there was so much action. So Joff accidentally loaded a setup with a first gear as long as it'll go. So he's stuck on the uphill. Stuck on the uphill for Joff. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully he gets that sorted for the 3rd race, because he was looking good in the 1st race.
Yeah, he was. He's starting to get some good pace.
Yeah, so Joff only did 1 lap.
Yeah, he did. Let's scroll it down a bit. Yeah, he did. I guess he must have just parked at the end of the 1st lap and...
Probably, and just waited for the guys to go over.
Yeah.
Joff says, what happened to me? He says, like Leclerc said, I'm stupid. Okay, so good race from those guys. Obviously a couple tags and a couple accidents. I'm sure some guys want a better run for the next one, but to the guys that had a good race, like Volpeaks and Palm, I think they'll be happy with that round. But yeah, last race now to get the best possible position you can for the most points you can get. We're just missing.
It's all going to come down.
Someone again.
For this last race.
I think we're missing Motormouth again.
I'm sure I saw him leave the lobby. I don't know if he's gone to reset something again. Because he did have that problem off the start line. So I don't know if he's gone to reset whatever it was. He might probably had to drive that race with the setting that was wrong.
Just trying to see where he is. Sorry, guys. But yeah, lots of action here. This is definitely, I think, something that we could turn into a championship, because there's just action everywhere. From a spectator's point of view, and I'm sure from a driver's point of view, there is a ton of action always. There, I think we just got Motormouth back. Cool. Alrighty. Chuff says everyone is in danger because he's full sending for race 3.
Here we go.
So everyone's in danger going into race 3. Let's see.
I wonder who's going to be lucky getting the first row of the grid on this one.
It is going to be interesting. I've never quite, every time I've thought that I've figured out the way that Project Cars does it, it surprises me and changes it up a bit. So I've never quite figured out how it chooses who starts in front. I used to think maybe if you were in the lobby long enough and you started winning, it would over time put you towards the front, but then it's proved me wrong a couple times that way. So I'm
Yeah.
still. I think it's just random, to be honest. I don't think there is anything you can do. I've tried getting people to join an order of thing and see if that's how it goes, but it doesn't. So,
I gave up on trying to understand that system a long time ago.
yeah. Anyways, so Kenny on the front, he'll be happy with that, and Ratek second. So they will be happy with that, I'm sure, because they've had to start from the back twice.
Yeah.
And obviously they've been involved in a lot of carnage. So I think if they can get a clean start here and get through turn one okay, then they should have a, well, not an uneventful race, but it shouldn't have as much crashes unless they cause it.
And we got
But
Volpeak starting in fourth as well.
yeah, so he's not far off at all. We've got Scott. Let's hope he's fixed his brake because he's in third. So who's behind him
Yeah.
there? Uh,
McToasty.
That's McToasty. So McToasty was behind him in the previous race, I think. So he went into the back of him last time. I think he'll have learnt. I think if he sees that car in front of him, he's going to
He's
dive to
probably
the
got the steering
side.
wheel turned to the left
Yeah.
or the right at the start already.
If I was him, I would go grass side because you never know who's going to go in the middle from that other row.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but let's see what happens. Who's at the back? Joff. So Joff, hopefully he's fixing his gearing problem from the last race right now. Rock and CMC also there at the back. CMC in that yellow car. So our two Americans in the yellow cars, if you guys haven't noticed yet. Palm at the back. So Palm and De Napoli, two strong drivers starting in 8th and 9th.
Yeah, so they're going to make their way through the pack.
And I mean, McToasty, Tiger and Zakamarlon also been doing some good racing tonight. So they're in the mid-pack right now.
Yeah, it's looking like there's quite a few people who could go up the pack throughout the
Definitely.
race. Okay, I'm going to keep my eye on the first two, just see that they get through the first corner safely.
Yeah.
I think they've been deserving a good race, and they haven't
And we
had one yet.
should see there, you can see some of the guys pulling out. I wonder
Yep.
if that was to do with the cars
Motormouth
braking.
actually had a good start. Chip.
Yeah, so he's taken that corner a bit wide, so I think he's going to lose a few
Yeah,
positions. He
into
goes
the
into the
dirt.
dirt. Can see another car runs wide. I think that is
It was
Tiger.
Rock.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
big accident there. That's Volpix.
It
Volpix
is,
and
it's
Rock.
Volpeak and Palm.
And Palm as well from the front. Was
No,
it? Or
Palm
was
had
he at the
started
back?
from
Oh
the
no, he
back.
was at the back, sorry.
Yeah.
It was Ratek who started the front. Ratek leading right now.
Yeah, he somehow got past Kenny.
So this is awesome for him. I hope he
Napoli has come from about 9th place to 3rd in the first lap.
it shows all the action on that first corner. The Napoli there. Joff also. Joff was right at the back.
Yes,
He's in
he was
4th.
so last.
Epic
Some big
racing for him.
place changes.
Zaka Marlon in 5th with CMC right behind him. And Motormouth not doing too bad there in 7th. Remember he ran wide on the first corner?
Yeah, so he was at the back for a little while.
I think he managed to avoid that huge accident, which caught Volpix, who's now in 10th. Kenny up the inside of
Inside,
Ratek.
outside.
Door to door. Ooh, a little bit of a
little
nudge,
touch.
but it's still safe. The Napoli's crept up on the back of these two as well.
This
So
could be a
this-
good three-way battle for the win.
This is definitely good. Remember, Kenny, a 2 times Rally Fighters Supercar champion. And I think he's pretty much won every class of Rally Fighters we've done. So he knows all these cars. He's very good at them. Ratek as well, one of our top competitors in the Rally Fighters.
Kenny's there just pushing Ratic through the corner.
He is. I think, he's trying to apply that pressure. But this is what we like to see.
Ratic
Some
goes
very
defensive.
close.
Kenny makes the cutback.
This is
Side
what
by
happened.
side
The
again.
same thing last lap,
He's
but
got
Kenny
through this
pulls
time.
it off this time. Ooh,
Oh,
De Napoli
DiNapoli
runs it a bit
started
wide. He goes around the outside of those cones.
Oh, drunken cameraman.
Can
Wonder if
just
Kenny's
see
gonna go
the
defensive
guys
at
at the
all.
top there as well. Joff not too far away. He could get in on this as the race goes on if there's some big battles going on here. Motormouse sitting in 8th with McToasty right behind him.
Oh, a little bit of oversteer from Mullenbach.
Yeah, but he's saved it.
Oh no,
Ooh,
that was
oh! I think that was CMC into the back of Rock. Two yellow cars on screen there, two Americans. The Napoli right on the back of Ratek. So what's happened to Ratek?
It looks like he's
lost some speed there.
The car, it seems to be oversteering quite a bit now. Looks like Mullenbach has retired from the race.
That's unfortunate, because he wasn't doing too bad.
Yeah. Kenny's getting a bit of a gap at the front now.
Yeah, so that'll take some pressure off, but no pressure being taken off the back of Ratek there, with De Napoli right behind him. De Napoli, the lights champion from last season of Rally Fighters.
And Joff's just behind them. It looks like he's got no damage as well, so he could catch
and I
up
think
to
he's reeling them in, because they're busy having a fight, and he's got clean air, so he's just doing his good laps right now.
He's a full second quicker than him.
Zockermalan also not too far off. Any little mistakes up front, he could creep up. Volpeek's up into 6th now. He's trying to reel in Zockermalan.
He's had to come back from the back after that first lap incident.
Yeah, big spin, and looks like he's got some damage too. These cars can take a little bit of a beating, so sometimes they're okay, but you would see when they got suspension damage, because they twitch a bit.
Side by side, yeah, almost. Yes, it's looking
side by side. Is
De
Napoli going to look for a move here? I think Ratek's going to keep it tight. Yeah, he's going to keep it tight there. Looks like he's losing a bit of speed in some of the corners.
Yeah, he is struggling a bit.
I wonder, because we know he likes to full send, he could have shredded his tyres already, maybe.
Yeah, could be that. Because his rear tyres definitely seem like they're struggling. A little bit of a tap there.
And Joff there, sliding into the picture.
It's
Napoli looking for a move. Side by side, door to door. I think Joff's going to look to sneak up here. De Napoli into 2nd.
Drunk cameraman.
What's going on here?
He's good out.
Ooh, Joff up into 3rd. So Ratek drops 2 positions there on that last corner. Up the inside, he full sends it. Too much send. I think he's going to lose a bit of speed. But Joff reeling into Napoli.
Yeah, he's looking strong. He's looking very strong here.
He's looking for that 2nd place. He's carrying more speed through this section. I think he's going to try go wide to inside. He is. Up the inside he goes. Thank you very much. Into 2nd place. And Ratek back in the fight again. He's on the back of De Napoli.
Volpeeks has joined the battle now as well.
Volpeeks is also there. We didn't even see him sneak past Zockermalan there and get into 5th, but now it is a big fight for 2nd place right now. Kenny not even in this picture. He's obviously just racing his own race. Sorry, Kenny, but there's a massive battle happening behind you for 2nd.
Okay, look like it's going to be side by side between Ratek and Volpeeks.
He's just trying to hold him off there. I don't know what happened to Ratek. I reckon it's got to be his tyres. His tyres have to be shredded.
He looks like he's got no grip on the rear tyres.
Yeah.
He's going from side to side.
He's just trying to hold his lines through these corners and make it a bit difficult for guys to get past. Volpeeks though looks like he might out drag him down this straight and go around the outside, and he does. So Volpeeks up into 4th, but he runs it super wide, so Ratek side by side with him again on this next straight.
He
backs off.
He's gone wide again,
and he's going to go up the inside again. You can see De Napoli's just ran it wide into the wall there as well, so I think he's dropped a little off of Joff, which means Volpeeks, this is the last lap as well, I think.
Yes, this is. Kenny's finishing.
So huge, so Joff is going to take 2nd, De Napoli in 3rd, Volpeeks will take 4th, Ratek in 5th, Zockermalan in 6th. Where's McToasty there in 7th? Tiger is coming now in 8th. backwards. I don't know if sometimes he sends it too early, I think. I don't know if he's crossed the line
That
here.
was very early.
But
Oh,
massive battle there for second place. That was incredible.
that was awesome to watch. And some good lap times right the way through the field. All the way up till 9th place, almost all of them in the 43s.
Yeah, 43s, and even the guys that weren't. A lot of 44s.
Yeah.
And the worst 45s, so all within range. Nothing was like completely out of it. They were all pretty decent times.
Yeah, they were.
This is the kind of battle we like to see. I think the guys are going to be keen to do some more of this afterwards.
Yeah, that looked like it was good fun.
Anyways, so that is it for our first ever battle circuit event. The points will be calculated later on and then announced at a later stage. But epic racing, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope everyone else did. And we look forward to the next event. I think the next event is Rallycross on Dirt Rally 2.0 on Wednesday.
Yes, that's right.
And you're racing that one, I think. I think I'm back on commentary.
Yes.
I'll be saying things about you on the stream.
I'll have to make sure I'm in the camera shot.
Yeah, but I think you'll be racing a couple guys from here, and I think we've also got a couple new guys joining that as well, so it should be quite good. It'll be our first. We have done events before on there, but we've never done one in the style that we would usually do for Project Cars Rallycross. So we're going to be testing that. That's going to be new. A couple differences in lobby size and how it's going to work for the semis and stuff, but shouldn't be too difficult to work out, and we are hoping that it'll be a good one. It's a nice track, Holliers, and yeah, should be good.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me on the stream tonight. It was good to have you to chat to tonight, and yeah, it's been good. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Check you again Wednesday night. See you.
Yeah, cheers.